Banner Knowledge Bowling Steve here, coming at you doing our most favorite thing, a ball review for MOTIV's Primal Ghost. But you're not a subscriber, please do so. Like, share, comment, and get a friend to subscribe. That way we can grow the channel and spread the knowledge. Alright, let's jump into this review for MOTIV's Primal Ghost. And you know, the very first thing I want to do is I want to throw the ball chart up here, because we're going to see that the Primal Ghost is on the middle line of the chart, but it's on the left side. So this is a very unique ball, and it's a combination of two proven technologies. So we have the Primal Rage core with the Ghost cover. So let's go up and put the core numbers up here, and we're going to see that this is the Impulse V2 Symmetrical core. Now the RG rating is 2.55, so that's a high RG core. And that means it's a slow spinning core. A low RG core spins up fast. They get into balance quicker than a high RG core. And that high RG promotes length in getting the ball down the lane. But we're also going to see that the differential is 0.050, which means there's a lot of flare potential in this ball. And that's going to give us a little bit of shape on the back end. So I think it's important that we talk about the cover, because this cover is the Coercion HFS Solid. Now this is the Ghost cover. This is exactly the cover that is found on the Ghost. This is a solid cover. This is a cover that likes to dig in and give you a smoother ball reaction. So I called this unique because we have this high RG core which promotes a little bit of length, but we have this cover which really wants to dig in and not be so angular on the back part of the lane. So what we get here is when I drilled this ball 50 by 5 by 40, I saw that little bit of length. You know, it takes a little bit of time for this core to spin up, so it likes friction for me, but because of the cover, I get a lot of control, I get a lot of continuation on the back part of the lane, even though I do get that little bit of flare and that little bit of kick. You know, it's not like my Primal Rage Evolution, which really hockey sticks around. This ball is going to get to that spot, and it's going to be a little smoother off the back. It's going to be a little bit more control, which I love. You know, I think speed dominant bowlers are going to love this ball as a step down for when they're throwing their jackals, and they might need a higher RG core to get a little bit of length, but you need the strong cover and the strong core to kind of make some shape on the back part of the lane and still knock out that Ted pin. And I think the rev dominant bowlers are going to love this ball, because rev dominant bowlers are always looking for something that just doesn't go sideways as soon as it comes off the pattern. And this ball will give us plenty of length, and because of the cover, we can really, you know, use that smoother reaction to control what we're seeing on the lanes. Let's go out on these lanes, let's throw some shots, and we'll come back and talk about it real quick. Thanks a lot. Let's do a real quick wrap up here for the Primal Ghost. You know, this is a real unique ball. We have a high RG symmetrical core with a lot of diff, with a cover that really wants to dig. So this is going to be like a medium ball for most people. I feel like the speed dominant bowlers are going to love this as a step down from their Ghosts. Rev dominant bowlers are going to love the control. I think the middle, you know, the middle bowlers like myself are going to like the fact that we have a ball in the middle of the line that when it comes off the pattern, it's just not going to kick sideways. It's going to be able to help us control when we have a lot of those big over-under house shots, or maybe some of those tricky sports shots. My recommendation is go to your local pro shop professional. Ask them about this Primal Ghost, the best way to drill it for your game and the conditions you're seeing, and pick one of these up today. You'll be glad you did. Thanks a lot.